It's Carrie from Carrie's Designs, and I wanted to show you the page swap I am in for Your Paper Pantry, YPP. And this month's swap was The Wizard of Oz, and it's a 6x6, and part of this requirement for the video was to talk about your earliest memory or your favorite memory or a memory of The Wizard of Oz. Okay, so mine is my earliest memory of The Wizard of Oz, and it's probably one of my earliest memories ever. I remember watching it, and I was scared to death of the Wicked Witch of the West. It scared me to death. I was 3 or 4 when I watched it, and I remember after I watched it, every time after I watched it, I would always hide my eyes at that point when she came on, because she just scared me so much. So that's my memory of The Wizard of Oz, is that, and little munchkins, they really bothered me. But other than that, I love the songs. The songs were the best, and it was just a good movie. And maybe the tornado too. I think the tornado freaked me out a little bit, but not as much. But did not like the Wicked Witch of the West at all. No. So, that in saying, when Pam picked our pages for the swap, because what she did is she put our names in one tin, and she put the pages of the graphic 45 paper into another tin, and then she would pick them and match them. Guess which one I got? Yes, the Wicked Witch of the West. That's the one I got. So, this is the paper that I had to use. Well, I didn't have to use, but I used. And it's called Wicked, and this is the back. So, and it's, you know, it's a lovely sheet. I also have it in the 8x8, which may be a little bit better to show you. Let me find it, because I used one sheet of it. My page is a little different because I used the 8x8 page and cut it down to 6x6. But this is the whole page. So I went ahead and I went and ordered like 5 more sheets of this because a 6x6 page, I wanted to use both sides. So went ahead and did that. So, and I ordered that from scrapbook.com. I'm going to show you a lot of products that I used and where I got them. I like that idea just because it's like, hey, this is what I did. Well, how did you do it? What did you use? Where did you get this stuff from? I always get those kind of questions. So this is what I did, what I used, and where I got it. Hopefully, if I can remember. So I love this page, and actually purple is one of my favorite colors. So it was, and I'm finding more that I like the monochromatic. I like dealing with the color on color. So I had a lot of fun with this one. So this is how my 6x6 page came out. This is the front of it. And I wanted to showcase just a lot of the paper itself. And, you know, you have to use embellishments. And the other challenge for this this swap was to fussy cut some of the characters. So I fussy cut the witch, and I had her in a stamp. And I've got the stamp set. I've got all the stamp sets of The Wizard of Oz. And there's, you know, like the Lion and the Scarecrow and the Tin Man and Dorothy. But I didn't really use those. I used the Wicked ones. And I used the, you know, there's the witch. And I stamped her. And I used the stockings and the Wicked, the hat, of course, and I used this little pumpkin guy. So I used those, and I got these from It's Always Fabulous on Etsy.com. Great prices. Check her out. It's Sue. She's got really, really great prices, and she ships very, very fast. So I cut out the witch, and then I triple thicked her, and I added some stickles to her here and here, and cut out the Wicked. I stamped the Wicked, and I embossed it a little bit, and then I stickled it as well. Put it there. And then this stamp right here is a clock, and I like the clock idea an awful lot. And that's from the Tim Holtz the Visual Artistry set, and that's that clock right there. So I cut him out, and Glimmer misted him, And then I used, oh, I don't know if they're Wild Orchid Craft or I Am Roses. I just throw them in a big thing, and then I just use them. And then I've used two little ones right here. The punch I used all the way around is the new punch I just got, and I absolutely love it. I got it at Joann's. It was 40% off when they were 40% off. And then I used another coupon for another 20% off. So I'm loving the Joann's coupons for an additional 20% off. You can Google those and find them all the time. So here's the punch I use. It's an EK Success, and I can't remember what this punch is called, but it cuts out, I mean, can you see what that cuts out? Look at that border. Cuts out beautiful borders. And then I stickled the centers of the flowers purple. Then I took two little tags and I just sprayed them with the Lindy's. No, I'm sorry, I used Tattered Angels on this project because I didn't want to use my Lindy's all up. I'm hoarding the Lindy's. Anyways, and I put some little fibers on them, and there's the witch's hat, and there's the little pumpkin guy. And then so there's the paper. And I stickled the stockings. So there's a couple of them that are different, and then you could put, you know, photos or whatever, what you want down there. So I just use the tags, and you can use the tags for photos or journaling spots or whatever. And then on the back, I left the back kind of plain. I did this one, and the die cut is from My Favorite Things. And this one, I made a pocket for it. And I used the plastics I get from like the different packaging, like the spellbinders. I keep that packaging, and the Cricut cartridges, I use that. And I cut that out with, let me find it. I got everything out. I cut it out with this die, which is the Grands, and I used this size. And to cut out plastic, though, I mean, basically this will not cut through plastic, so you just put it in just to get the impression, then you have to hand cut it. So I had to hand cut it, and that was for the middle of this. To get the frame around it, what I did is I took, come here, baby. Ugh. I took two of these, and I used, I took two of them like this, and I put them on my paper the way I wanted to, and then I used painter's tape, and I just cut them out like that. So when it cut out this frame right here. Really simple, easy way to do that. So, and then on the plastic, I used the Tim Holtz, the alterations, the texture fades alterations of the clocks that I just got, so that worked perfect. And then I used my Shrinky Dinks for this project as well. So these are the Shrinky Dinks, and I believe you can get them at Michael's. I get mine online because they're just cheaper for me because I don't have a Michael's. So I get mine online, and I order a couple packs at a time. I don't mind paying that cost because they work so well. I made a Shrinky Dink clock right there. And then this is another Spellbinders die. I can't remember which one it is. And what I did is I made it into like a little card. So you've got plenty of room to put pictures, to journal, to do whatever. And so that goes right in here, in the back. And I wanted you to be able to see the clocks too. That's why I kind of left it plain. And then in the center, because these pages, I didn't like the way they felt, so I added another layer. And there's a pocket in there. Hold on, I'll let you out. I made a tag, and it's a clear tag again that I use, that I keep on my packaging. And I've used the Tim Holtz die, and I alcohol inked it, and then I used the little punch at the bottom. And all the tags had something different at the bottom. I just used whatever I had left over. I did the witch again, and I did the hold on, I'll let you out in a minute. I did the clock and the wicked, and that's my dog. She wants out. I have to hurry and do this. And then I did the little witch and her hat and the, can't see those very well, and the little stockings, and I shrinky dinked them and I stuck them to a garment pin and I put fiber on them. So that is my contribution to the swap this month, and I had so much fun doing this. I was sitting here and I was going, and your little dog too, and my daughter was really embarrassed, even though it was both of us, and I was sitting here, you know, trying to do this in my witchy voice, going, I like that, and yeah, so, I mean, I got into the character, and I love this. This is one of my favorite pages I've done yet. So, there you go, Pam. I hope you enjoy my little stories. And, guys, check out YPP. It's a great website. It's got lots of awesome swaps on it and things. So, there you go. There's my Wicked. I got a project page in, too, this week. Yay! So, let me know what you guys think about it. I hope the coloring is okay. And I'll talk to you later. Happy scrapping. Bye.